So, ladies, I got to be honest with you because as a man, I need to say this, but a lot of men feel like women cannot entirely handle honesty. We feel like it's going to ruin you, and you're not wired to handle honesty. I made a video just about my honest emotions going through something. Didn't mean that it was going to actually happen. It was just in the moment speaking about it, and I got bashed just for being a vulnerable man and honest online. So that just goes to show.
So no hate to this creator because I've seen some of his videos and I actually like the way that he communicates and articulates his words. But just because you had one experience with one woman doesn't mean it's every single woman. One thing a lot of women need to get together is their emotional security, and a lot of women say they're emotionally intelligent and mature and they're not. What comes with emotional maturity is understanding somebody else's perspective even if it doesn't sit well with you. You can't lash out, you can't bash somebody, you can't emasculate a man, you can't do all these little kid things. Now if you've done this before, cool, fine. Apologize, get over it, become a better woman, because the most things that we do as women acting irrational, it makes a man not want to tell us things. If your guy comes to you and tells you, oh, hey, babe, this girl got at me, she tried to grab my junk, giving you a hypothetical, and you cuss him out and scream at him, he's not going to tell you anything that happens at his job ever again because you ruined that emotional safety. Not only did you scold him, you emasculate him, you call him out of his name, and you're yelling. Now I know you're chaotic, and now I know I need to shut off my emotions. This is why a lot of men retract from these type of things. I want to give you like a little example because I know for a fact I've definitely worked on a lot of things to where I don't do that anymore. And I definitely have in my younger days, and I'm being completely honest. I don't want to lie to you guys and act like I'm perfect. I am not. I had a situation where I liked this guy. We were dating, we were talking. Everything was good. Long story short, he came to me and told me that he was going through mental health issues. And you know what fucking pisses me off? I do like social media for a living, and I talk about men's mental health a lot, and you guys know I lost a best friend. I feel like when guys hear me say that, they use it against me, and this has happened a lot, and it's getting to a point where I'm not even believing it anymore. But I can't do that because I know not all men are the same, and I always have to have them in the back of my mind. This dude told me he was mentally going through it. He was super stressed out. He had a lot of things going on, and I know he did have some things going on. Instead of just telling me, hey, Tay, I'm not feeling this no more, I want to move on to the other person, that would have been totally fine. I'm not upset or bothered. If I don't hold no weight in your life, let me go. I want the best for you. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it's not going to be to a point where I'm going to attack you, come to your job. I've never done any of that stuff, but maybe with the way that I look, men assume that. Never done that. Tell me why I'm scrolling down on my timeline or whatever, and his girl or whoever it is, it's him, his tattoo in the back, and she's holding baby shoes, and he got another girl pregnant. And we were still talking. We were together. Did I go off on him? Did I go and send messages to the girl? Did I hit her up? Did I start a whole thing? No. I figured, okay, you know what? So what? He lied. Let it go. Stop acting as if every woman's going to be out here acting irrational and crazy. I've also been in situations where guys will tell me one thing and then I find out another. And you know what I do? I sit in silence and I say, hey, you know what? Thank you for being honest with me. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit because I need to compose myself so that I can get to an understanding of why I feel this way. And then I'll chime in and say what I have to say. But I'm not going to go back and forth with the man no more because you guys are grown enough to know you shouldn't be doing these things. If you want to be a man and lead and all that good stuff, why do you think it's good to be based off of lies? Just because you don't say something doesn't mean it's not a lie. So if your girlfriend is sleeping with her homeboy, or she's doing things behind your back because she doesn't say anything because she thinks you won't be able to handle it, is that a lie or not? Exactly. You don't want somebody to lie to you, so don't lie to them. And I always say this, if you're with a woman who can't handle the things that come with you, especially if you're a very blunt and honest man, maybe you should get a woman who could understand those type of things. Like, I'm a very cutthroat person and very straight up. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for anybody. And if you don't like that, don't be around me. You want people to sugarcoat things and say things in a certain manner when that's not how life is. I'm going to tell you, hey, babe, this guy tried to get at me. Not all the time, because again, you shouldn't do that and make your man worried like you can't handle things. But if it gets out of hand or there's certain things that need to be said, you should be able to talk to your partner about that type of stuff without them getting mad. And I'll be very honest, I've experienced guys getting mad at me for telling them certain things. So this goes for both genders, and a lot of men will go, that's not true, but you don't date men. You guys always want to invalidate somebody's experiences like we don't experience men who act chaotic and irrational and emotional as well too. So I've definitely been around crash out dudes. That's why I talk about men in a certain way. I know there's toxic men. I know there's good men. Again, y'all, don't think every man's the same. Don't think every woman's the same. You guys get around really irrational people and then go, none of you guys can handle the truth. Maybe it's because a lot of you guys start this shit off with lies and then want to tell us the truth later. Let's talk about that.